Hey guys, it's the HyperWeeMan here, and this is the first ever video I'll be talking about the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the new COD of 2014, the new COD that's been developed by Sledgehammer Games for the first time in the 3-year cycle between Sledgehammer Games, Treyarch and Infinity Ward. And pretty much today I will be talking about what I think and my basic opinions on it, like multiplayer, single player, everything else really, just like what it looks like and how I think it's going to play out. What you see here is some gameplay. I use the TAC-12 first of all and think, nah, this is not the game for it. So I switched to my MR28 and I do some damage, and you'll see in this gameplay. Anyways guys, I've got the trailer to show you, but first I just want to say that today I will be speaking about my basic views and opinions on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I think, personally, it's looking great. I'll explain why after the trailer. You kind of have to watch the trailer to understand what I'm about to say. So, without further ado guys, here's the trailer for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Enjoy.
Democracy? Democracy. Democracy is not what these people need. Hell, it's not even what they want. America's been trying to install democracies in nations for a century, and it hasn't worked one time. These countries don't have the most basic building blocks to support a democracy. Little things like we ought to be tolerant of those who disagree with us. We ought to be tolerant of those who worship a different god than us. That a journalist ought to be able to disagree with the president. And you think that you can just march into these countries based on some fundamentalist religious principles, drop a few bombs, topple a dictator, and start a democracy? Give me a break. People don't want freedom. They want boundaries, rules, protection from invaders and from themselves. People need a leader who can give them both the support and the constraints to keep chaos at bay. You give them that, and they'll follow. And that's where I come in.
So there you have it guys, that is the first ever gameplay trailer of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the new Call of Duty game that has been developed by Sledgehammer Games for 2014. Now I want to touch on some subjects here, pretty much settings, guns, look, time. I pretty much am going to go into them quite individually and I'm going to say what I think about them. So first of all, I think the timing of the game is perfect, purely because I don't think they're going too far into the future to make it ridiculous. At the same time, I don't think they're going too early into Modern Warfare like they did for Modern Warfare 1, 2 and 3. I think the time and the era is perfect in my opinion. I think it's a good move. I don't think they're taking the piss in the way that they'll go too far or too back or too in the middle. I think they've gone a new direction. I think they could be potentially going for a winner here. Now as for guns, we've briefly seen the guns, but they do kind of look like the guns you would see out of Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2. I think there's the SCAR in there, the AK. I think I saw the MSMC. I think the MSMC is the gun that has that 2 tracker sight thing. I believe that is the MSMC. It looks like the body of it, but we have to wait and see. Now, as for multiplayer wise, Okay, first of all, let's talk about single player because it would make more sense to talk about single player and then talk about multiplayer. The single player campaign looks good. I think the single player should be over the top with its technology, like it's shown in the trailer, like wall climbing, massive suits with miniguns, the exoskeleton suits. I pretty much think that they should stay in the single player. I don't think many of the things in the campaign should be carried over to multiplayer because it would make the game too different, if you know what I mean. So for instance, take the hover bikes for example. The hover bikes that we saw in the trailer, I don't really want them in the multiplayer personally. I think it'll kind of ruin it because it's vehicles. I know vehicles are okay in Modern War, but then again, I just think Call of Duty should be a gun-on-gun action game, and I don't think it should have any vehicles in it personally. It's just my opinion. I mean, obviously, the best place to give out your opinion is definitely the internet, but hey ho, that's what I do. Now, for the campaign, it's apparently about the PMCs going against the American government. Now, this is a very interesting storyline. I think the storyline's going to get really heated up and warmed up with what's conflict and its backstabbing. I think a lot of backstabbing is going to happen in this. I really do think a lot of backstabbing is going to happen in this campaign. It's going to be an enjoyable one. We've got some new characters here. We obviously, from the teaser photo, we had the black guy in the hat that looked like Sergeant, is it Foley from Modern Warfare 2? I don't know if I said that right. I didn't think it was going to be this into the future, personally, when I saw that photo. I thought it was going to be the same as Modern Warfare 2 and 3, but I was wrong. I mean, it's actually a little bit into the future, which is actually good. So it's quite weird that we saw that teaser photo, but I don't think we've seen any of the stuff that they were wearing in the teaser onto here, and that's quite weird, actually. So we could be going potentially 10 years, you know, we could be having like Black Ops 2 flashbacks, and we could be going in the past, something could have happened like 10 years ago or whatever like that. I think that might happen, purely because the teaser photo didn't actually relate to this trailer at all in the costumes that are wearing. I was just kind of confused, but yeah. Now, multiplayer wise, as I said, I don't really think they should carry over this overpowered, well not overpowered, but this wall climbing, this you know, kind of Titanfall Crisis crossover hybrid thing. Now, I'm not saying they actually did copy Titanfall and Crisis, because you got to remember this, that they actually were in development 3 years ago, this game. Maybe Titanfall was the same, I'm not sure. So it's kind of weird. I think it's kind of weird how they got the Atlas A and the Atlas name at the same time as Titanfall did. It's quite weird, and I don't know how. I don't know who came up with it first, but you know, people were going to say it rips off Titanfall and Crisis, but you got to remember, guys, this game was probably being developed, like, the basis, the ideas, the drawing, the sketching, the planning out. It was probably being done when Titanfall was being kept secret at Respawn. So maybe they didn't even know anything about the Titanfall mechanics at the time. Crisis, yes, I'll give you that. But seriously, the Titanfall stuff, you know, Sledgehammer probably could have done something like it, but I don't think they're going to now. So, apart from that, I think this game has the perfect setting in the kind of, not far future, but relatively modern. It's kind of like 10 years after like Modern Warfare or something, or maybe 20. I think it's a good, perfect setting. I don't think they can go wrong with it. I believe, right, I haven't seen any gameplay, and already it's being put on pre-order on Game UK and GameStop, I think, in the US. I don't know what they call it there, but I think it's weird. It's just pre-ordering already. I'm just like, damn, I haven't even seen any gameplay. I know I'm a Call of Duty fan, but, you know, I usually wait for the Prestige editions. Now, what I think they're going to do with Advanced Warfare is, I think it's the second out of third New Era story kind of thing. I think Infinity Ward done Call of Duty Ghosts first for its new story. I think the second story is the Advanced Warfare story, or I don't know if it's going to have a trilogy like Modern Warfare did. Probably not. I don't know. It could very well do, because Ghost is going to have a second game. Advanced Warfare obviously is going to be unknown, and I think I think Treyarch are actually going to make a World at War World War 1 game, because I've been watching White Boy 7th Street and Chaos 6 Silencer, and I think they're pretty hit on, nail on the head. I think these three companies are going to do different stories now and start a 3-year cycle kind of almost fresh. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about this game, but I think they're heading in the right direction. I think Sledgehammer could easily bring COD back from the dead if they decide to do good stuff for the gameplay. And at the beginning there, you saw the following gameplay was shown on Xbox One, which Allier did say might suggest that the... I don't know if any other YouTuber said this, but Allier did suggest that maybe Activision have the contract deal still with the DLC on Call of Duty and Xbox in general. They're getting a DLC early, like a month before, because obviously they promote the Xbox One's graphics and what it's capable of to show the trailer off, which pretty much means they're probably still in contract for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You can already pre-order this, as I said, and get personalization packs, but I think I'm going to wait and see what the Hardened and the Prestige Edition has to offer, if there is any. It's not guaranteed that it's going to be a Hardened or a Prestige, but I don't think there has not been a Hardened Edition for a while. Some games have had Prestige, and I think most of them have had a Hardened Edition, but personally I'm going to wait, and I'm actually going to wait for some gameplay and then wait for the special editions to be revealed for this. I'm looking very forward to this. I'm actually very excited for this new COD because it's something new. I don't think they're going to go Timefall Crisis all the way. I think they're going to still have the Call of Duty gunplay, and I think there's going to be certain parts in the campaign where you use all these special suits and hand gloves and what else is there? Not the tracker side, that'll be an attachment online. Just the stuff on your body, the exoskeleton suit? Is it the exoskeleton suit? I can't even pronounce. But honestly, the exoskeleton suit... Oh, this is so bad. I'm going to call it the skeleton suit, okay? Just to make it easier on myself and you guys. The skeleton suit was pretty much a suit which makes you more flexible, jump higher, jump some walls, I'm guessing. It pretty much makes you more flexible and strong. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be something that's going to be put into multiplayer, even as a kill streak. I think the massive metal suit is going to be put on as the kill streak. Like, you know the it's like it's going to be like a jug. In my opinion, I think it's going to be like a juggernaut. You can get it like 10 kills or something, and then you can pretty much just... Wow. Wait, my Audacity is really like laggy right now. I don't know if the sound is going to be laggy. I'm going to have to play that over and check. But yeah, pretty much the... I think the suits with the chain gun is going to be a kill streak. I think that obviously there's going to be a lot of drones to try online as well, like a load of quad rotors and drones. That spider tank thing looked interesting. I don't think that's going to be a kill streak. That's well too big to be a kill streak. But that's going to be something in the campaign only. I bet, like for one mission you use it or something. But I think this could be a potentially good campaign. I think this could be an interesting story. I don't really know about this Kevin Spacey guy, who's a celebrity in this, who's the main villain. I don't know a lot about him, but he seems to be a pretty romantic villain with all his words and the way he looks. I think they're going to make this villain really, really crazy as well, so I'm looking forward to that. And the characters look good. The graphics look amazing for Xbox One. I know, like, the part where he jumps on the car and hits, like, smashes through the armor of the vehicle and chucks him into that hole. I know that's not gameplay graphics, but like I think the gameplay graphics could potentially improve. There's some parts where it's just like cinematics. There's some parts in there where it's like gameplay. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm looking very forward to this new Call of Duty. I believe in you, Sledgehammer Games. I believe you can bring COD back from the dead, honestly. You're making your game look really good right now, even just by cinematics. Obviously, I'm going to have to fully judge it by the gameplay as well. When I actually see some live footage like at E3, I reckon we'll get like a single player mission at E3. Hopefully, if you guys didn't know, I am actually going to go to Gamescom. No, not Gamescom. I always get this mixed up. I think it's Eurogamer, because it's EGX. I'm going to Eurogamer London this year with a couple of friends. So I'm hoping to Jesus that they will put this COD down to a 16. Because I'm only 17 and I can't play an 18. But what's the likelihood? Come on, this game looks crazy, and it's already been put as an 18 online, so I don't know. I'm just hoping it's a 16 so I can go and play it at EGX this year in London. That'd be so cool. Obviously, I'm looking forward to other games, but this game, as a Call of Duty fan, it's pretty much one of my favourite franchises, Call of Duty, and I'm looking very forward to it, because I've been playing Call of Duty since a long time. Long time, like Modern Warfare 2, I think, maybe a bit before. I just kind of liked it, like the story and the characters, and you know, Call of Duty is one of my favourite franchises, so I'm really hoping for the best for this. Ghosts was kind of a disappointment. It looked really good, but then it wasn't. But I think Sledgehammer with the new gen and I think they're running a new engine. I can't actually say for sure if they are, but hopefully they are. A slightly new engine anyway. It's not too different, so it's completely different gameplay mechanics. But honestly, I just honestly hope for the best for this game. So that's pretty much my opinion. Summary: I pretty much think they've nailed the setting and the area. I think it's going to be taking place in America, the Golden Gate Bridge. I think they've pretty much nailed the era that it's in. The guns, I think, are going to be okay. I'm a bit worried that they're going to take the hover carts and the... What else is there? Like the wall running and the exoskeleton... the skeleton suits to multiplayer, because it will really change up things. And I do like change. I don't like that much change where people think it's just a new game. You could use the skeleton suits in a way, but just not like as a character, you know, like not as a default multiplayer character, and it changes your movement in that. But I don't know. I'm just really hoping a lot for this game, and I think it's going to bring out good potential for Treyarch to then nail in a World War One game for 2015. I really hope they do that, by the way. I want to see a next-gen World War One game. That would be sick. That would be actually very interesting, and I'll actually go get that. As I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. I will admit I am a fanboy because I do love COD, and it is one of my favourite franchises, and it's just enjoyable, and all the memories I've had on it. But then again, guys, I have been supporting this Call of Duty franchise for a long time now, and I'm really hoping the best for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And I think Sledgehammer could nail it. Get it? Sledgehammer could nail it? WeeMan puns. I'm joking. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go now before I blabber on, and I think I'm going to run out of time for my gameplay. That's going to be awkward. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this commentary of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's a very long one, so if you stayed to the end, thanks a lot. Oh my goodness. I'm just really excited, so that's probably why I've been talking a lot, and I've been talking a lot about this. Overall campaign looking great. I think the campaign's looking epic, but multiplayer we're going to have to wait, probably to E3 or even EGX this year at London. Anyways, guys, it's been me, the HyperWeeMan, so I hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned and stay hyper. Okay, guys, goodbye for now.